Hello beautiful Gluebookers. This is part 2 of my party cookbook that I've turned into a random Gluebook. There's no theme to these collages, just images that I like. Some vintage, some modern, some cute, some weird. If you're looking for ideas and inspiration for your own pages, come glue along with me. I am Deborah. Welcome or welcome back to the collage table. That was a quick preview. Now let's get into it and continue working on this Gluebook. This is the opening spread that I have a few images for, and if you watched part 1, some of these pages will look familiar. I've added a few images since then and put some extra magazine clippings to keep working on the spreads today. This is a photo of younger me. Nice to meet you. And then this is a sticker of a Dutch stroopwafel cookie shop in Amsterdam. Very delicious cookies. And be funny and fabulous. Let's all be funny and fabulous today. So let's see where we're gonna put all the things on this spread. So shall I put it closer together maybe, and then all the way to the bottom? I think I like this better, and then I can find something to go in between maybe and for the next time. Yes, I like this. So let's glue this. I'm not going to show you how I glue every little piece of paper. I will edit some parts out so you can just watch the most interesting parts. Okay, so let's move on. This is the title spread, Party Time. I like to keep the title in the book and like author names and those type of things. These leaves came from my flower press. You might have already caught a glimpse of this spread in my 23 things for your Gluebook video, because I showed the leaves in there too. What else? This little deer. Where do we put it? It's so cute. Okay, let's put these there. And then this plant maybe. Maybe not. Let's keep the deer for another time too. Okay, this is going to be the start or the continuation of the spread. And then I think I will want to find something else to add to complete the spread eventually. So flowers or pressed leaves, be very gentle when you glue them because they tend to be very fragile. And it would be a shame if they get damaged after being in a press for so long. Look. So this is it. This spread, this image is original from the book. This is not 2 background images that I added. This lady can go there. She's a vintage from a sewing magazine. This is my son when we were still living in New York. I just love how the street art on the wall behind him kind of matches the color scheme of this page. The glasses, well, I just like how they look here. No rhyme or reason sometimes. Okay, let's glue him like right here in the bottom corner. I like it here. So this spread is very pretty. I already have some images from last session. The vintage McCall's advertisement, make the clothes that make the woman. And then now I have this outfit that I think really fits the spread, and this large monstera plant, but I don't want it to block the text. So maybe on this side, but then where to put the outfit. I like that better. Pretty purple perfume bottle. That goes very well with the purple outfit of the fancy lady. This purse and these sneakers I like. But then I think I will remove the yellow shoes because that's just too many shoes in one corner. Okay, so do I want to add this? No. I do want to add this perfume bottle, but I'm not sure yet where to glue. That depends on what else I'm going to find for this spread, for this side of the spread. So let's just glue the outfit because I know I want where that goes. That's going to go right here. The weather can't decide what it wants, so the lighting goes from cloudy to bright and back again, and I will do my best to smooth it out in editing, but it's not going to be easy and I can only do so much. So my apologies for this, and I hope it doesn't deter you from watching the video because I really like this Gluebook and I think it's worth the watch. We had the lady with the big heart already, and then we have this lady who is knitting. Maybe we can put her here. Where are we gonna make her knit? Here? Oh, that's weird. She's sitting on the floor. Maybe we put her here on the sofa, and then like here, then it looks like she has her magazine on the table, but where do we put the plant then? Maybe here? No. Okay, this side probably, and then yeah, let's just put it down on the hallway. We got this beautiful art piece and put it on the wall here. Or wait, let's see how it looks on the other side. This could work. I think I like it here, and then these cut out flowers, maybe. I think it's for another spread. Let's take that out. And then this perfume bottle, no. This looks like a candle holder, but it's a corkscrew. No, that's too random. It has no place on this spread. No. Okay, so for now, I'm gonna glue these pieces on. The spread is not ready yet. I made a little bit of progress, but I will search for some more clippings for the next session. Yeah, I like her here. Look at that. Oh, this one. Here we go. New York. If you watched part 1, you know what this is. Hey, you see this man on top of the Statue of Liberty, and it's a pull-out picture. Look how gorgeous. He's kissing Lady Liberty, but look, he's standing there. How high is he? And I don't see any security. Oh my God, it's so scary. And that's the inside of the statue. Look, he can fall down any moment. It scares me, but it's such a wonderful picture. So this is my baby boy again in New York. Maybe where to put him. There's always place in New York for my son. Come on. Okay, what's this? Everyone agrees that New York is the most creative town in the country. So let's not debate that. This clipping says it is, so it is. Okay, so we're moving my son. Where to? Maybe here. Maybe here on the corner. Okay, what else do we got? We got this little blue New York skyline with the Brooklyn Bridge. The color fits the spread, but I'm not sure about it. This nose for somewhere else to make some space. Apples, yes, of course. Let's put some apples in the big apple, but not be totally cliche. So they're not red apples, they're green apples, pale green, and they fit the spread. Oh, let's see what else. This, no, let's put this to the side. Okay, we got these pretty yellow flowers. It would be nice to break up all the blue a little bit, but I'm not sure if this is the way to go. I want this lady, look at her, this vintage lady, but then, I'm sorry baby, I'm gonna find you another spread. Okay, she's gonna go there. This is gonna go maybe here. I think, let's see where the apples go. Maybe here on the bottom? Or do I want this skyline to go here? No, let's move that away completely. Let's just focus on the apples. Let's put them there for now. Let's start with gluing the text because we know where that goes. That's gonna go on top. Always start with what you know, then work from there. I'm also sure where the lady is going. She's gonna go bottom left, so let's put her there. Like so. Oh, I love her so much. Okay, and then these apples, I'm gonna cut these little bits in between them. I don't want that to be on the spread. I left it there so they would stay together in my paper stash, you know, if I would have cut. Okay, so like this, let's cut all these bits in between out. Look, that looks better. Hey, but wait a second. Let's try this. Look, if we put the apples there, I might like it better than below. I know I said I would put the apples on the bottom. Let's check. This could work, but now that they're cut out, I think I like them better here. Okay, my glue book, my rules. I can change my mind. So that's it for this spread today. Oh, I love the spread. Look what it says. Dear Monday, go step on Lego. I love it. It's one of my favorites. If you watch this video to the end today, after you watched it, let me know what your favorite spread is that I worked on. Oh, look at this pretty Chanel bag. Love the color, how it matches the spread. And this beautiful chair. I would love to own that chair. And this is a facial mask, a detox mask. So I think that's funny with, you know, detoxing from Monday. Or do I want this there? No, I like this better. And then, you know, to change up the shapes, I can put this circle here. It's from a body care set with all these creams and lotions. I like to use pretty packaging materials or labels and tags that you would usually just throw out. You know, ordinarily you wouldn't have no use for them, but with your glue book you can use them. Okay, let's glue this down. I'm so sorry about the sun. It just comes in and out. Okay, next. Oh, this one. If you watched part 1, you remember, and then you also know who these ladies are and why they look so gorgeous. So go watch that if you want to know more about them. For now, I'm going to focus on the left side of the spread with this pretty bird. Okay, I need my clip because that makes it way easier to work. Okay, what is this? We got a popsicle. Where are we going to put that? Like here? Maybe, but I think on this side. Okay, what else do we got? We got this flower pot. It could go here, but why does it want to go there? This, no. Okay, let me see. Maybe it wants to go on the right where this little information tag is. Maybe it could work. The colors really work well. I just don't know if I want anything else on this side of the spread. I think I just want to let these ladies shine. Okay, let's put this here. Remove the clip, and that's it for now. I will find some more to add to the spread. This is one of my watercolor and ink illustrations from back in the day. Instead of her being in a file folder in my desk, I like to use her. So here she is. This is a vintage, it's a photo of a vintage craft magazine cover of a craft magazine. I like it. And then what else do we have? This part of a desk with a pilea plant on it. I love the round leaves of this plant. They also call it a pancake plant. So funny. New delicious chocolate flavor. I like the pop of color that it brings to this spread. So let's see, let's maybe put it there. Then we have this blue nail polish. I like it. Let's put it here. Got this beautiful gold lamp. Put it here. I think if we put it here, I would like to find another image to go on the left to balance the whole thing out. But then, well, whatever. I like it. She's like, whatever. It doesn't matter if it doesn't balance. Oh, I like it. It's great, and it's the right color for this spread too. It's one of those perfect glue booking things that can make you happy when you find the perfect word in the perfect color to go on a spread. Okay, what's next? This is another unique photo of Lady Liberty with the Twin Towers. Oh, the memories. Well, let's not get sad here. Let's glue book. Okay, what do we have? We have this lady with the gorgeous hair. And then this art piece, this photograph. It's by Kylie Sparrow, and it's called Mutual Forgetfulness. I will cut this off, but I will keep it with the photo on the spread. Let's just add it with a paper clip. I like to keep the names of artists or the names of pieces together if I have them. And I like to source images from museum magazines, and often it tells you who the artist is and the name of the piece. So, okay. What to put here in this corner? This or this bubbly? Well, it's not champagne, it's Prosecco, but do we want this? Okay, maybe not. Okay, so let's leave it at this for now. Let's just glue it. Bear with me with the light, guys. You know, I'm you know, still figuring all this out, and I'm filming with natural light today, and the sun just can't make up his mind. It will get better. I'll figure it out what the best setup is, or what the best days to film are. This is a fun spread with all these little random images that fit together. I already have some on here from last session, and I got some more, like this lady with this beautiful scarf, headscarf. Okay, what's this? Finding the words to fit any situation. That will be nice. And then these colors, maybe. These glasses, no. What's this? Perfume bottle? Yes. I think that balances out pretty with the lady. This looks nice. Is it a restaurant or a cooking shop? I'm not sure. Maybe it's a she shed in the back of somebody's garden. I love it. This old game money. And these pencils look nice. Maybe here, and then we move this lady here, maybe. No, it will look too cluttered. And then these, I don't think these are gonna be on this spread. The pencils, no, also not. They go somewhere else, but for now I like where this is going. Let's just trim this a little bit to make it a little neater. Yes, okay, we're almost there. I do need to find some more images, a few more pieces to pull this all together, but for now this is it. Let's put it, yes, remove the clip. Okay. I also really like these backgrounds and the half page on the left. We already included the bowls last time, and I had put a bird, wait, let's put her down here first. I had this bird, look, this one, and we had put him there on top. That's where we left him, but I decided against it. I want to move him. And then this lady comes from a comic magazine, the cover of it. It got these ice creams that can go on top, but maybe on this side, no, here, but I have to trim them a little bit. Paradise can go here on the bottom, and then we have this rose that might be pretty. Where? Here. Okay, so let's move the bird here next to the paradise. It's still a little sticky. Put the rose here, and then it's gonna be somewhat like this. I think this is good. Yeah, let's trim the bottom of these ice cream cones like so. Yes, I think that's gonna be good. Finding the balance on a spread is like a puzzle with so many solutions, and there's not really a right or wrong answer. It's just what pleases your eye the most. Finding the balance, like here. I think trimming off the bottom helped with the ice cream. Okay. Here we have the postcard. There are 3 billion women who don't look like supermodels and only 8 who do. So for the spread today, I only have this one milkshake to put on here to add for now. I'm not sure if this spread is done with this, or who knows, maybe I'll find something to add, but I don't think I have to actively look for anything else because I really like how this looks now. Okay, that was a quickie. Next one is the one with the big Breitling watch. I don't have a lot, but I have some extra. Look, I thought this would be perfect for this spread. So back in my day, we didn't have YouTube to get all the makeup tutorials. We had to wait till our weekly magazine came in and hoping it would explain to you how to do your eyeshadow. And these type of images would be next to it to teach you how to do it. So this nail polish can go here. Listen. Okay, what else do we have? It's new. No, I don't think I want that there. But this, oh, this is fun. Coco Chanel and some ice cream. There's a lot of ice cream in this glue book. Isn't this the third one? We had the popsicle, the double ice cream cones, and then this one. Okay, you know, listen. Maybe we should listen to it and go out for some ice cream later today. I think, okay, let's do that. Let's glue Coco Chanel ice cream right here in the corner. And then let's glue this here. So this background is the inside of an old envelope. It's like a security envelope, the inside. Yes, we can use all these different things in your glue book. Oh, I'm not sure if... Ooh, the sun is really bright right now. I hope I can edit it out. Let's see, how much do I still have to go? I do want to continue a little bit, so I hope... let's hope for a cloud. So these girls I found in a vintage children's book, a fairy tale book, Little Red Riding Hood. Then we have Keep Calm and Carry On. And some more ice cream. Ice cream in a bowl, strawberry ice cream. Pretty flowers, first aid kit, because you never know what Little Red Riding Hood is gonna get herself into today. So where to put these flowers? I think here. I think this balance works the best for this spread. Yes, I like it. I do want something to break up all the pink and red, but that's for next time. So here, oh, I love these backgrounds. The pattern paper. The spread is still a blank slate, so let's see what we can do here. I like these kids. Let's put them here. Maybe she can go on this side. Maybe. I'm not sure, but she could go there maybe. Let's just keep her somewhere for now. What else do we got? We got these pretty flowers. I like it here. This piece of art. Look. That goes well next to that. We got a burger. A little random, but maybe for somewhere else. And this is personal. I'm not sure if that fits this spread too well. Maybe like so here. I don't think I like it. Let's get her and the personal away and just glue these on here. If you're still here watching, I'm really appreciative. Really, I am. I'm already thankful if you watch any of my videos, but this one I realize it might be a struggle with all the lighting issues, but I will get it sorted out. Okay, a sorbet cocktail ice cream. More ice cream. Okay, it looks pretty. And then we have this girl. And put her here on this side. What else? These lips. I love them. They have like a pop art feel to them. Maybe put them here. Not sure where to put them. Keep them there. These houses are pretty. With this. It's pretty cocktail. Oh, it's a mocktail, it says. Okay. Oh, Marc Jacobs always have these beautiful perfume bottles. They work really well in the glue books. Okay, one more try. Do the lips go there? Where do they go? Here? No, they're gonna go here. And I hope I will find something later to make it balance out a little bit better, but I do like where this spread is going. So let's put these lips down here. Okay, so what do we have? Hey, hello, this is my son. This is when he did the campaign for the museum, for the Frans Hals Museum. And this is the scavenger hunt that you get when, if you visit the museum with your kid, then they give you this and you can explore the whole museum with this. And then what else? Here, this image from the Jetsons. Who remember the Jetsons? I loved that show when I was younger. This chair, little random. We found it last time for it to go in the spread. It fits the color well, so let's keep it here. And then we have this book cover called Mixtape. I just really like how it looks. Like, do it like this. No, let's flip it to balance. Yeah, I like this balance better. With Judy on the left, the book cover, and then the serum bottle. Let's put the chair here. Okay, what else? We got the money. It can go here, but oh wait, you know what? Let's put it inside this folder, because then it's the scavenger hunt, and then you find 50,000 monies. Okay, and then got this flower. they can go here from the other spread that we didn't use it on before. I think it fits on this spread better. So yes, let's do that. Let's glue this. Again, I will, edit some of the gluing out. Yes, like this. Then I will find something to go on top of that page, like here. Okay, what do we have here? Let's see. First, let's put the clip back on. And then here, what is this? This cityscape. I don't remember where this is. It must have said something about it in the magazine, but I forgot. So if you recognize this city, please let me know in the comments. And then this very romantic illustration from a vintage comic. And then this says it takes two. So yes, that all matches. This plant maybe can go here. Okay, yes, that could work. Or remember this plant? I think maybe that looks even better here. Yes, and then we have this burger. Yes. And it's funny because it takes two, so are we talking about the burger or are we talking about the kissing couple? I like it. Okay, I will find some more stuff, but for now I like where this is going. Remove the clip and continue to the next one. Oh yeah, so this one, I found these pretty blue flowers and I think I like it on this side. Okay, let's put the clip here. Just works way better. Keep forgetting it. The binge is real, so that adds another layer to this photo of her in her wedding gown. Okay, this is an old sugar package, not for here. And this image, I think it's just too large to put on this spread. It has it had literally no place on this spread. Okay, so the spread is not finished, but I really like it. I'm really curious about this one, where it's gonna go, what I will find for this spread, but we'll see that next time. So let's trim this a little bit. Look, that looks better. So let's glue this. I'm looking forward to seeing what I will find to add to this spread. I'll promise you I won't put a bird in this cage. That is just too obvious to do. Okay, what's going to happen here? We're making history. First the clip. Okay, so making history. Maybe this is a vintage doll. Could work maybe there. I like this bike. I like it here maybe. And then this, where could we put it? Like this? Maybe move the bike. Oh yes, I want this poodle lamp. No bikes. And then we have this doggy drinking with a pretty reflection in the water. I like it. I'm not a dog person, but I can appreciate a pretty dog picture every now and then. So let's do this dance of finding where to put something. Maybe there? No, let's move it in this corner. Didn't try that corner yet. There you go. Okay. Okay, so I found a few things and that's progress, right? So let's glue this and the dog lamp and this doggy. Yes, I like it. We're moving along. These glasses, no, just a random try. Maybe this. Oh, I kind of like how that looks. And we have this parasol still. Maybe. No, you can't really see it. It kind of disappears in the wallpaper there. So let's remove that. Let's keep it like this for now. Okay, I love these backgrounds. Look, so gorgeous. And then we have these ladies from the vintage sewing patterns. Yes, and got these color circles. Orange clock. So vintage, I love it. These bottles maybe. Oh, these dresses are pretty too. Can we put that here? It could work, but it's a little bit too many dresses on one spread. What's this? Got a stack of cups and saucers. I like it here. Look, And then we put this clock here. Yeah, let's just trim it a little bit to make it better. This side too. You know, I'm not super precise with my glue books, but sometimes just a little cut can make a big difference in how something looks. So let's see. Yes. Okay, let's glue them down. I would also like to find a word or a quote to go on this spread for next time. Let's see what we're working with here. Okay, we got these backgrounds, this interior and this greenery, and then we got this lady. Look. Yeah, I like her. Maybe on this side. No, I want to put her in front of all the leaves. And then got more plants. Could go there, but no. This dachshund. We call it a tekel. I like how he looks with his raincoat on. And then let's put this huge bowl of tomato soup in front of him. Looks like he wants to jump into the tomato soup. Don't do it, doggy. Then we have these pretty cups of coffee. Let's put those here and then let her overlap it. And this may be there, I'm not sure. This car. Okay, let's try it this way. No. Okay, so I think these just don't go on this spread. And just leave it like this. Let's glue on the doggy. I love him. We should find a name for him. How do you want to be called, doggy? Tomato soup? No. Just don't dive in it, okay? Just stay there. Oh, this is the final spread already. So this is my template page. Like I told about in the video about how to start a glue book. Okay, so a beautiful goodbye. For now, thank you so much for watching. If you want to watch more glue booking sessions with better lighting, check out my playlist, and I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Till next time, bye!